Happy Thanksgiving to all you posers out there who aren't grateful or thankful for anything. You complain about getting on a plane that makes your travel quicker, easier, but you complain about it. You're ungrateful about it. You complain about the traffic. If you were in a horse and carriage, it would take you, well, probably months to get to your destination, but you complain and you're ungrateful about it. You're ungrateful and unthankful about having family. You talk shit about them behind their backs. You throw stones. You criticize. And you put on fake smiles. And you might stay around for a little while, but then you zoom out the door back to your own lives, and you forget about those that truly love you. In this world, isn't that what it's all about? That those that truly love you, you go chasing after other things. Look, when I came into this world and I popped out of my mom's vagina, I was not really, I would say, wanted. Or my mom had depression, and I understand why, because she had a shitty relationship and everything. But you know, let me tell you all out there, because I have future sight, and I have what is called affirmations of the spirit. So I know exactly what is going to take place, why it's going to take place, where it's going to take place. And if I paid more attention, I could pinpoint it to great accuracy, because it's all been done before, just in a different scenario. And, you know, all those out there, when you celebrate certain holidays and you aren't truly grateful in heart, mind, body, and spirit, then you're going to reap serious ramifications of what is coming. Holidays should be eradicated and totally took off the map. It would help the human race immensely, and it would help others, you know, understand and stop celebrating what they should not celebrate. You should not celebrate Christmas if you do not carry the heart of Christ, because when you sit there and proclaim something and then do not follow those guidelines, you receive strikes against you. That's any holiday. I don't care what country. I don't care what God you're celebrating. If you're not living true to those words and you're just faking it, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You can't fake it. Anyways, the God of man keeps on coming to me and keeps on, you know, basically trying to introduce me to men. And, you know, and I always say to him, I'm like, what's the fucking point? You know, they don't want me. And the Spirit shows me immediately what they're all about. And let me tell y'all something. If someone is not all about you, then they're going to cheat on you. They're going to manipulate you. They're only going to be with you because they're settling for less. And I don't feel like keeping that kind of company. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea or flask of whiskey or whatever the fuck it is. And I don't really care. You know, I don't care. Because I want to be loved for who I truly am, because I love myself for who I truly am. That doesn't mean I don't think I have issues or I think I'm perfect or any way like that. No, I know that every day I get up to grow in mind, body, heart, and spirit, and to gain more depth in my soul. But the last thing I need to do is be partnered up or paired up with someone that isn't for me. Like, for example, today, you know, the God of man was trying to, you know, show me this man, and of course he's available. However, he wouldn't be my follower. He's all about following the boobs and certain types of women. Now, I got the boobs. I could sit there and, dress a certain way and pop those babies up and put on that fake ass makeup and go get my hair cut like, the top. I could fit any man if I wanted to be. I could be that Build-A-Bitch or, the Barbie doll. But I choose not to be because I don't want to be for them. I want someone for me. And that's what I said to the God of Man. I was like, I'm not fucking Barbie. I'm not going to be Barbies. I'm not going to pretend to be Barbie. And I don't, I'm not hating on Barbie. I'm not hating on the Bratz dolls. I'm not hating on Monster High. What they choose to do is who they choose to be. However, I'm not going to follow suit to be someone's doll because I am Wendy Dawn. I am alive and I'm not here to serve any. I'm here to be loved and to love others, to be a light because I'm a light being. I am positive, I am truthful, and I speak truth. I blare it, and I don't care who gets but hurt over it, offended over it, I don't care what their reaction is to it, because I'm going to speak it, because I love truth. I do. And even when I look in the mirror, I'm like, I love truth. Sure, I would love to have the perfect smile. I would love to have, wonderful hair the way I want it. And, to be younger in body and to be, in better shape. And sure, I would love all that. I would love to be forever 21. That's what the Spirit tells me, is that one day I'm going to be forever 21. And I'm like, I'm okay with that because, I was like, that's a good way to be in body. It's very young. The body heals at a rapid rate at 21. It would be great. And I've been told that, I have been chosen for more. If others might not understand that, but I have been chosen to be more. Of course, I'm ready for this to come into play. However, I have now realized that I keep on advancing more and more every day. Before I thought I was ready for something, and then I grow some more, and I'm like, man, and it's like it's quickly, like within a day I can grow and, realize and heal and overcome, and I'm like, wow, it is amazing. It's like those after school programs where you learned a lot in like 30 minutes and you grew, and I just keep on doing it. It's like I receive these transmissions. I don't know where the hell they're coming from, but I will receive them and I will grow from them and I will keep on growing. And of course I go through tests and stuff like that. And if I pass these tests, I move to a different level of being, which, it's nice. It is. And I'm so ready. I am. I love life. And, no matter what scenario I'm going to be in, it's going to be okay. But at the same time, I suppose I will, look back and reminisce over things. Or kind of be, I was sitting there watching this video about all the candy that's ever been and been discontinued. And the Spirit says, this candy's not available anymore. And I'm like, that's a real bummer because I never got to try that. That's, in this life, I must tell all out there, experience what you can experience. That doesn't mean, keep reliving those experiences or, keep on indulging in that. But I like to try something at least once. And, I can't gain back the experience I had and relive them. However, I can move forward and enjoy life a lot better. Because I am starting to enjoy life. And I didn't enjoy it before. And I can honestly say I did not enjoy it before. I was just kind of going through the motions of being. And that's why I know that this is like a test run. But at the same time, you have to reach a certain growth. So, what's it all for? It's just an experience, What I want to relive it as I am? Who knows? I don't know. I don't think so, because the experiences I've had in this life and with the people I've had it with, I wouldn't repeat it. That's just like, I love my children, but if I had to do it all over again and know that those beings that I put my time, attention, and my resources and all that, if I knew what I know now, then no, I wouldn't walk down that road and be a mom, because there's no point. There's not. I can say I honestly love them, but at the same time, I don't want to repeat it, because there's no need to. There's nothing there. You can't sit there and want to repeat something with the same people when you already know the outcome. I already know that they broke my heart. I already know that they have nothing for me. And it's just like all the past lovers and stuff. I'm like, even the man I fell in love with, even if I relived a situation and did things differently, it would still end up the same, because he is still that individual. He never loved me. Let me tell y'all something, people. Don't change yourself to be for others. Don't do it. And let me tell you, that man that is trying to be for every lady is not going to be your man. That woman that's, trying to get every man's eye is not going to be your woman. She's not going to make you a good wife. She's not going to make you a good girlfriend. That's just the truth of it. If they're not for you, then they'll never be for you. It doesn't matter. You can sit there and grovel, roll over on your back. You can do whatever the hell you want to. You can be the kinkiest, craziest fuck they ever had, and they will still not be for you. You can be faithful to them, they won't be faithful to you, because they're not for you. They're for everybody else. And you don't know who's for you until you know who you are. And what really just upsets all the spirits about me is I know who I am. I do. I know truly who I am, and nobody's going to shake me off my foundation. Let me tell you, this world will shake and fall apart before I come off my foundation. Before I step off, this world will be no more. I will not bring myself down. I will not change. This world could be on the brink of blowing the fuck up, and someone could come to me and say, Wendy, if you just change who you are, the world will be saved. And guess what? Everybody would be gone in a less of a blink of an eye, because I wouldn't become something I'm not to save any. And I'm happy to report that. And let me tell you, there has been so many in this world that has tried to change me and make me something I'm not. From the very beginning of bringing me in this world, they tried telling me that I was fucking nobody. They did. From the very beginning, they told me that I was nothing. From the very beginning, they said I had to serve, that I had to bow, that I had to pray, that I had to praise, that there are others above me that are better than me, better looking, better smelling, all that stuff. They said they were better. And guess what I say? Fuck no, they're not. Nobody is better than me. Nobody is above me, and I don't put anybody at my feet. So that's what I say. I am who I am. And I say to all those celebrating Thanksgiving today that aren't truly thankful for those that are cooking their meal or providing their meal, or, for all beings. Like, y'all should be thanking that turkey for giving up its flesh, or whatever animal it is. It's like, thank you. Thank you, chicken. I had chicken today. Thank you, chicken. It was a delicious chicken. It was good chicken. You know why? Because my mom made it, and she made it in love, and I love my mom. I do. I love my mom. I'm thankful, and I'm grateful for my mom. That hasn't always been the case, but I have grown to be appreciated, loved. I have, and I appreciate all those that I love and that love me. What I don't appreciate is those that ignore me, put me down, want me to play roles. Sure, I'm a mom, I'm a mother, but that doesn't mean I have to live up to other people's fucking standards of what I should be. I have love, damn it. That's what I gotta say, is I have love. And what I have is dedication, loyalty. I have it to a T. And I have put myself through shit, gone through hell to be for others in love. And guess what? You know what? I didn't get that in fucking return. So that's what I say, motherfuckers. Today is happy fucking Thanksgiving, you posers. All you posers out there, happy fucking Thanksgiving. Are you really thankful? Are you really grateful? Or are you sitting there crying and whining over something, or sitting on your ass watching a football game? What the fuck are you doing to sit there and represent being grateful and thankful? Are you really being loving, kind, generous? Or are you just putting on a fucking show? You know, when I was traveling, I'd sit there and, you know, I enjoyed when there was a Thanksgiving being hosted. But why were they fucking doing it? Were they doing it because they felt like they needed to do it? Part of their religion? Or they thought they should have to fucking serve? Look, I want the one cooking for me and being for me is the one that wants to in all ways. Not because they think they have to sit there and do something for me. Because it does no fucking good. It does no good to feed people guilt or fear or shame or anything like that, or tell them that they have to fucking serve in order to get into heaven. Let me tell y'all something. In order to get into heaven, you have to create it around you. You have to be of the light. And all will receive heaven once they're outside of the flesh, because it's the flesh and the actions of the flesh, of the mind, the heart, the body, the spirit, that leads to darkness or light. So are you grateful? Are you thankful? Are you creating heaven about you? Or are you just following traditions and being a poser? It's an age-old question. And honestly, I'm kind of sick of the same shit over and over again. Every fucking year, it's the same shit over and over again. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point in being surrounded by family that there's no love? Are you really thankful and grateful to be around your family? Then why only go see them a couple times a year? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like those people that cry at funerals. Why the fuck are you crying? When's the last time you saw that person? When's the last time you spent time with that person? I'll say this now. I better not see anybody fucking crying at my funeral. At least it's my mama, and sad that I'm not there in body anymore. Anybody else can just kiss my mofo butt. That's what I gotta say. So that's what I gotta say to all those. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're truly grateful. And, you know, to all those people out there that are hosting Thanksgiving because they're doing it out of love, they're, you know, killing themselves with that meal, cleaning up and all that shit. Give yourself a vacation. You know, if they're not doing it for you, then stop doing it for them. And that's what I gotta say. I hosted Thanksgiving for years. You know, I went through all the holidays, you know, did them up. And guess what? I never received that back. Just a bunch of posers and takers. And not even thankful or grateful. I definitely have changed my tune over the years when it comes to so-called family, friends, associates. I want love, damn it. Not a fake-ass show. That's right. I want gifts from the heart. That's what I want in every way. I want heaven about me, not tradition.